When designing a landscape in Northeast Florida and in Fleming Island primarily, we always think about, what our surroundings are going to be. Is it going to be irrigated, non-irrigated? Is there going to be wildlife, deer, raccoons? All the plants that we've put in here is deer-resistant plants. This is the Blue Days. This is one of my personal favorites. Adds a lot of color. This will grow into a nice thick mat that will attract hummingbirds and butterflies. This is the croton, the bunch croton to be exact. It adds a lot of color through the foliage throughout the year. It's more of a tropical plant, so you are going to have to cover it, but it's beautiful all summer long. In the back we have loropetalum. That's a dwarf variety of loropetalum. It's going to grow up into a small hedge that surrounds the back of this sago palm, which is not actually a palm, it's a cycad. But it is very tropical and it looks really good. When you're doing these type of landscapes, it's great to add hard features like boulders and rocks, bird baths and all that. Here we decided to go with boulders for a tropical feel. A great plant that's going to add a lot of color and value to your tropical landscape, and then also you can use in like an old Florida style landscape, is your tie. You got a red tie and a pink tie. We just decided to use the red tie here. It has a smaller leaf blade and it doesn't dry out as much. Although it's not resistant, all these plants around it are, and we encase these in hopes that the deer are not going to get to them. And we have a lot of success that way. These are the gold mount. They give you a nice contrast against brown mulch, a dark house, even a white house. It'll give you nice contrast. And this stays green and yellow. The new growth is yellow. The old growth is green, and it's a beautiful addition to your landscape. And then we have the flax lily. It's a ground cover. It's a variegated version, and it just fills in beautifully. It gives you that nice flowy tropical feel. And then also we have the African iris that's behind us. It has a nice white flower on these. The mature height is about what you see right now, and it's a clumping style plant. When you have low light conditions, the liriope or evergreen giant is one of your better choices. It creates a nice ground cover. It's very shade resistant, drought resistant, and it looks very nice. It stays low to the ground. There's very minimal maintenance. Another one of our tropical low light plants or shade tolerant plant is the tri-star ginger. This is one of our favorite plants to use in a low light condition because it adds lots of color. It does require a little bit more moisture, but when you have low light conditions, the moisture is retained a lot easier, so irrigation is a lot less needed. As you can tell on the bottom of these, it has a red to pink underbelly and variegated on top. When you think of landscaping, we hope you think of us. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and our website at advancedlawntech.com.